Hello everyone, and today we have 3 fans from the company Arctic for a video review, namely the model is called P12 PWM A-RGB. All this stuff is supplied in a box like this, where there is a sticker indicating the model marking, technical characteristics of the fans, and also barcodes. There is also a QR code leading to the instructions for installing and connecting the fans, which includes a video version and a section in English. I want to warn you in advance that there will be no various tests in this video, since I am an ordinary user. I share my impressions, experience of use, and general conclusions that may be useful to those who are considering a purchase. Well, let's open the box. Inside the box, the fans are inserted almost tightly to each other and separated by cardboard partitions, and on top there is a small bag with 12 screws for mounting the fans. Let's take the fans out of the box and talk about them in more detail. Outwardly, the new Arctic P12 PWM PST A-RGB look neat and aesthetically pleasing. Black and white usually go well together, and here the black frame contrasts well with the white 5-blade impeller, and the sticker with the Arctic logo on the rotor further emphasizes this laconic style. The fan stator diameter is 42 millimeters. It is closed with a plastic plug with stamped markings and electrical characteristics. Has 12 digital RGB LEDs in the center housing. These can be controlled uniformly and are compatible with the common ARGB 5V standards of leading motherboard manufacturers. Structurally, the fans are made in the dimensions of 120 by 120 by 25 millimeters, and with the stated specifications of 131 grams, weigh 163 grams each. The difference between any two mounting holes is a standard 105 millimeters. The thickness of the frame on the mounting holes is 3.50 millimeters. The mounting hole has a diameter of 4.50 millimeters. From the frame features, we highlight the stator mounting posts, curved in the opposite direction to the airflow, and they are all the same width, which was possible due to the distribution of power and lighting cables on separate posts. The next feature of the Arctic P12 PWM PST A-RGB is the impeller itself. The fact is that the ends of its 5 blades are connected by a flat ring that rotates with them. Due to this, according to the developers, a more focused airflow and increased static pressure are achieved. The impeller diameter is 108.5 millimeters, and its height is 18 millimeters. The blades are made in the best traditions of the original Arctic P12, sickle-shaped, aggressive, and with sharp leading edges. To ensure soft contact of the radiator frame with the cases of system units and radiators of processor coolers, silicone corners are built into the corners of the frame. They should help reduce the transmission of vibrations and reduce the noise level. 2 cables of the same length, 400 plus 80 millimeters, extend from each fan. The first is a power and speed monitoring cable, and the next fan can also be additionally connected to it, and the next one to it, and so on. And the second is an addressable backlight cable with 3 connectors and a branch for the same serial connection. When connecting it to the motherboard, you should pay attention not only to the number of connectors in the socket, but also to its orientation. In general, the principle of serial connection of several Arctic P12 PWM PST A-RGB into a single circuit is quite simple. When you connect 3 fans from the value pack in this way, you will only need 1 power monitoring connector and 1 backlight connector on the motherboard. You can control the fan backlighting through applications for motherboards from 4 major manufacturers: Asus Aura Sync, Gigabyte RGB Fusion, MSI Mystic Light Sync, and ASRock Polychrome Sync. The rotation speed of the Arctic P12 PWM PST A-RGB impeller is regulated by pulse width modulation, PWM, in the range from 0 to 2000 revolutions per minute. That is, the fans can stop completely. Please note that this capability will only work if the motherboard supports the fan stop function. These fans feature a wide range of RPM, and using the PST, PWM sharing technology, one can achieve the same speed across all the fans. The curve of the dependence of the speed on the duty cycle of the PWM signal is shown in the graph. It shows that the fan stops abruptly when its speed drops below 300 RPM, which was confirmed by the results of our measurements. The starting voltage is 3.9 volts. The maximum airflow of the fan should be 48.8 cubic feet per minute. The static pressure here is lower. At maximum speed, it is 1.85 millimeters of water. The curve of its dependence on the airflow is shown in the graph. These fans are using fluid dynamic bearings. Arctic has mentioned that they have used a combination of alloy lubricant developed in Germany to reduce the friction within the bearing. This in turn would generate less heat and improves efficiency. This will increase the service life of the fans. To sum it up, as an ordinary user who is not particularly knowledgeable about all sorts of tests, I can say that the Arctic P12 PWM A-RGB is a rather interesting 120mm model, with a low noise level and beautiful addressable backlighting. The special feature of the new product is a 5-blade impeller with a ring around the circumference, due to which the fan should generate a more focused airflow. Also, the Arctic P12 PWM PST A-RGB stands out for the ability to connect several fans in series into one circuit, anti-vibration dampers in the corners of the frame, low power consumption, and starting voltage. These fans are 120 mm in size, having a dimension of 120 by 120 by 25 mm. They have a speed rating of 0 to 2000 RPM with a maximum airflow rating of 48.8 CFM and a static pressure rating of 1.85 millimeters of water. Their sound level is rated at 0.3 SON. They are using fluid dynamic bearings. These fans come with 6 years warranty, which is an added advantage with the pocket-friendly pricing. We are getting much more than we are paying with these 12 PWM PST series fans. They can be employed for case ventilation as well as on the CPU cooler, and all that glory is augmented by the vivid ARGB light show. And that's all from me. You can buy it using the link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. Ciao.